Soccer 605, we're here with Coach Brian Pederson of the Sioux Falls Roosevelt Roughriders. Quite a battle you guys had tonight.
Well, every game is going to be a battle this season, that's for sure. Yankton played us well, and I think that we did the right things, and we just couldn't get the second goal to drop for us. But I can't fault my kids. They pushed it and they worked and they did the things that we asked, and they stepped up for each other. And we've been pressing those things in training, and we've been working through them in past games. So I'm probably the happiest with the improvements we're making day in and day out. We got to.
Yeah, and well, it just seemed like they were much more motivated tonight than they were the other day. But they were taking lots of shots. Sometimes the soccer gods just aren't smiling on your team, are they?
Well, it does happen that way. When people understand their roles, when they understand their responsibilities, when they have an idea of the way that we want to play ball, it becomes more fun because they can find the seams, they can find the open man, they know who to play off of. There's more predictability, and when you get momentum doing that, it's a heck of a lot of fun. You start getting shots off, you get crosses in, you get really good interplay through the midfield, and to see that is a real charge for us because we work hard day in and day out, and then when we perform it, it's a big boost for us.
It really was. You really were moving the ball nicely, lots of opportunities, lots of chances, creating for themselves out there. It's unfortunate they didn't get rewarded, but I'm sure that Yankton's happy they didn't.
Rewards are going to come, and they come in small packages. The big picture is, we have the plot in mind, we have the big picture in mind, but for the present, even though it was a tie, I think it was a big turning point for us. We've been chomping at the bit, and just to see the way that they're playing, the reward's going to come.
Yeah.
And if it comes quickly, even better. But I'm patient, and we'll wait because when it happens, it's going to burst from the seams, and I know that with this group.
Yeah, and that's what you really want to have happen, really, as the season progresses. You don't want to start off too high, because where do you go from there, right?
Yeah, exactly. And the good thing is that the boys are taking it upon themselves to play well. They're taking it upon themselves to own their role. They're beginning to believe in each other. Right, and so when that takes place and the group really comes together, and there's thoughts of when we have the ball, we're going to score.
Yep.
When we're out of possession, we feel that we can hold them off. Not just because coach says so, not just because maybe we have size over them or speed. They believe that when we get the ball, we can now score. They believe that an opponent can't come in our house and do something against us. And you can't necessarily coach that. That comes into play, and that maturates when the team's ready for it. And that's taken place now. It's great.
Team synergy really is nice. It really creates some magic out there on the pitch, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a player's game, so I'm happy for him when that takes place. It makes him feel good. It justifies all the time that we spend in training, and I want these boys to be good. I want them to be free to play. I want them to enjoy what they're doing and look back at it and say, you know what, no matter how the ball dropped, I did my best. And then they reflect on the things they got to pick up on, like any player does, but I want them to pull away the things that they did well and that the team did well, and I think tonight's the night we could do that. Yeah.
Well, they were moving the ball nicely, and it was really fun watching them out there tonight. It seemed like transitioning is happening.
Yeah, we're trying to establish our identity. And when we do that, there's a certain way that we want to play, there's a certain way that we want to act, there's a certain way that we want to present ourselves against the opponents, and as that identity comes together more and more, we're just going to become stronger, we're going to become more powerful, we'll be a more difficult team to play, and I'm not forcing it, it's coming.
Well, like you said, it's a player's game.
It's a player's game, so I'm happy with the group tonight. I think walking out with a draw was fair, but no doubt we could have scored more goals tonight, and we're going to put the time in to do that next game.
Yeah. All right, well, we're looking forward to that.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks so much for taking time with us at Soccer 605. Great game, and best luck in the next one.
Thank you.